Hello everybody, it's Coach Diane coming to you live tonight for sure. I am in my basement, so hopefully my connection will not be lost like it was last night in the grocery store. It is 8:30 on Friday, December 8th. Boy, can you believe that already? Christmas will be here in just a couple of weeks, and then the end of the year, and then the new year, and then, I don't want to keep on going. Hey Charlie, how are you? Hope you're having a good night, Friday night. I am, again, like I said, coming to you live. It's 8:30. I said this is part two of my do you have a love-hate relationship with your at the grocery store. And the reason it's part deux, is because last night when I was doing my live at the grocery store, okay, good. At the grocery store, I lost my connection. So that meant I couldn't be doing a live anymore. I want to thank those of you that watched, all my viewers that watched it. So I tried the first time. The second time I tried it, it still wouldn't connect. So I went and did a recorded video for you, and I hope you all have seen that. I wanted to get some quinoa, and I realized that there was umpteen options to choose from, and I thought, well, that's a great topic. Here I'm at the store, and while I'm at the store, I can point out some of the choices that I made, and I ended up buying the one that had the less sugar and was a little more expensive, but per pound it was cheaper. Anyway, tonight I want to come back to you and start off where I was last night when I got cut off. But first, I want you to put in a 1 if you're catching it live and 2 a replay. And I want you to think about, do you have a love or a hate relationship? So put in whether you love or whether you hate. That's all you have to say. Love or hate. Love, hate, grocery store, whichever. There's a lot of people that don't like to go and don't like to go to this grocery store, and I kind of wanted to know why people don't like to go to the grocery store. I have my reasons. I like to go to the grocery store. I've always found it to be a time where I could kind of let the day go and concentrate just on making good choices, right? So that's why I like it. But there's a lot of reasons that people don't like it. So I'd like you to post why you don't like it. And I want to know, is it because they don't have the types of products that you like, that you don't like going to the grocery store? Or do you go to 2 or 3 grocery stores to get what you want because the one doesn't carry it anymore, so you have to go somewhere else to get it now? Or is it maybe not the cleanest grocery store? They should be really clean. I would assume they'd have to have certain standards that they have to meet and guidelines they'd have to meet because they do have food in it. Or is it always busy? Do you not like going because it's always busy and you have to stand in line and it just takes longer than what you like? Or is it you just don't know what you want to get? What are you going to fix, right? There's a lot of people that just don't know what they want until they actually get in there and see it and that kind of stuff. Or is it just you, or maybe you by yourself, or are you single, or is it maybe 1 to 2 people and it just is cheaper for you maybe to go out to eat at the restaurants? That, if you think about it, that in the long run really isn't the cheapest way to do it, and it's not always the healthiest way to do it, unless I guess you're always eating salads. But then again, if you're getting just salads, then you're neglecting some of the other groups that you should have. So you like going to the grocery store, Charlie? Is that what you love it? You don't have a hate relationship with it? So that's good. That's what I say. I've never really minded it. Now, when the kids were little, that's a different story. When I had to take both boys, twins, in a shopping cart, always didn't leave a lot of room. And, I always made sure they were in the cart so they didn't have didn't get to run around and that kind of stuff. Maybe that's one of the reasons you don't like going to the grocery store. Other people's children running around, right? People being rude. That could be a reason why you don't like it. I'm just curious as to why. And I did read, I was looking over a Consumer Reports article a little earlier about it, and there's a variety of reasons people don't like, but a lot of times they weren't clean. That way you have another meal already prepped. Is it, yeah, when you eat dinner? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I love that suggestion that you have, Charlie, to split when you go to a restaurant, to have them automatically separated out for you into 2 containers. You eat one and then you take the other home. That is a very smart way to do it. You don't overeat and you're not really overspending because you've already got your meal for the next day. And a lot of places, their meals are so big that you can do that. But I like how you tell them up front to go ahead and separate it out. But some people, my mother can make 3 or 4 meals out of one meal, but she eats like a bird. So that's a whole different subject. But I lost my train of thought. All right. So my next question to you is: do you meal plan? Do you meal plan? And if you meal plan, do you write out what you're going to get for the week or for the couple of days it's going to get you through? Maybe that's why a lot of people don't like to do it, is because they don't meal prep beforehand. And then they have that, and that kind of goes back to they just don't know what they want to eat, or they don't know what they want to fix. But one of the ways that I like to do it is I do like to go to the grocery store, and I do like to meal plan, and I do have staples as well that I get and I keep in my cabinets at all times. Hey Charlie, has it been snowing where you live? We're supposed to be getting snow, and it's funny because I watched a friend's video earlier, and I've talked to a couple other people, and they said the grocery stores are crazy, right? So I've always found it to be really funny that even the slightest bit of snow, people rush to the grocery store, even though they don't like it, to go get groceries, and then they fill their cart up with junk, right? They fill it up with snacks that they're going to eat all weekend, and, they always, I love it, they always get extra toilet paper, but carts are filled with snacks and things like that. I want to tell you something. Not many people know it, but I worked at a local Food Lion here just up the street from where I live when I was still going and doing my college. And I also did elderly care, and it was kind of a supplement, kind of get me out of the house, get me extra money, that kind of stuff. And I worked there for about 16 months, and I was always amazed at when it snowed, how people would come out in droves, and they would buy all this stuff, and then we wouldn't get but 2 inches, And, you live a half a mile away from the grocery store. It's not like you can't get it, the next day or 2 days later. But it's always funny to see how people go out and they stock up on all these things. Anyway, I digress a little bit. So, to me, not knowing why other people don't like going to the grocery store, it doesn't really help me help you. But so I'm going to kind of assume that some people just don't know what to fix, don't know what they want to eat, those kinds of issues. So I would suggest meal planning for one, sitting down. I sit down every Saturday and kind of plan out my meals for the week, and then and go to the grocery store, and then on Sunday I prep all of it and start fixing my foods. And by doing that, I've set myself up to have the foods already cooked. So one, if I'm busy at work and I'm hungry when I get home, so I come home and I just grab it out of the refrigerator and heat it up. I try to use the microwave a little bit. I might heat it up in the toaster oven or the big oven now that it's a little colder outside. But then you've got all this meal prepared, so you've got it handy, so then you can make your decision and go ahead and eat dinner. And you eat dinner and you don't spend a lot of time doing it. So meal planning is helpful for that. The staples I keep on hand. I keep a lot of beans. I keep a lot of organic canned tomatoes. I keep brown rice. I buy a big bag of it. I did that last night. I got a big bag of organic rice. And I get almonds and cashews because those are my 2 nuts that I like to eat. And those are staples. Almond butter is a staple. Spinach, a lot of things like that. Of course, vegetables, bananas is a staple for me as well. And I like my blueberries. So I have all these staples that I keep in my cabinet, in the refrigerator or freezer as much as possible, so when I want something, it's already there. So when I go to make something, like during the week, I have it handy, so I can go ahead and do that. So why do I tell you all this? Well, one of the programs I have is called a Kick Butt Kitchen Makeover, and what that covers is, during that makeover session, we would go over lifestyle and goal review. We have a goal review form. We go over that with you. We have a kitchen checklist with instructions and a list of actually foods that you're going to put into your pantry. And then you and I would have a 45-minute virtual session to review what you have in your kitchen currently, what a healthy kitchen looks like, and an outline and a new grocery list and a meal plan. A menu plan for you. And then you get a 20-minute follow-up call to see how you're doing. And of course, all of the certain items are included. So that is one of the programs that I offer. It's called the Kick Butt Kitchen Makeover. And if that sounds like something you'd like to have with me to book, type a yes in the comment section when you listen and watch this video, and click in yes, and then I'll send you a link for it so you can check it out and go from there. So if this is something that you would like, again, put in a yes. I would love to hear why you don't like going to the grocery store. So what I'm asking is, tell me whether you love or hate going to the grocery store. Tell me your reasons why you love or hate going to the grocery store. And then also type in a yes in the comment section if you are interested in getting the link for the Kick Butt Kitchen Makeover. It's not easy to say that. I don't know that I could say it without the words coming out wrong 3 times real fast. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this information, and like I said, this is what some of the information I gave tonight is what I was going to give last night on my live, so at the grocery store, but technology and I just didn't get along last night. So I hope that for those of you that are in the area that are to get snow or have already had snow, I know certain parts of the United States is really getting snow where they don't normally get snow. So hopefully everything is okay for you all there. And for those of you that are on the East Coast that will be getting it tonight until tomorrow, please be safe. Thank you for joining me. If you found this information to be helpful, share it out for me. I would appreciate that. And I will be back again tomorrow. I believe today was day 19 of my 30-day challenge. And I will come back to you tomorrow and talk to you again. And then I think I may talk about meal planning. I haven't decided tomorrow, but so I'll decide between now and then, and pop on and give you a live excuse me, throat's getting dry. Give a live session tomorrow. So thank you all for joining me. Have a great night. Have a great Saturday morning, and I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.